torn. No. What's the need? Oh no. Baby mama. I'm a savage. That's toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. Morgan, one baby's dad. Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. Morgan, one baby's dad. Bitch, what's happening? Love it when they ratchet, broken out the TJ Maxx. Scared with my face on their Air Maxes. Bad bitch with baggage, yet you angry baby daddy. Said she married to a nigga doing time up in Cali. But it's still moving me and her double. She got dope, I got volleyball. I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Angry, unhappy. Morgan, one baby's dad. Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. Morgan, one baby's dad. Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm gonna get smashed. And then you bitch, I think it's still attached. Think it's good, see you working out the sweats. I caught a case with the gym, but now I'm back. She chose the front, now I'm here, she want me back. Her baby's daddy trying to follow me and snap. Trying to follow me, but where you at? And she pull it up and listen in the backs. Taking over and it's where you at? Face good. All these damn lights, bro. Lights, camera, action. Understand. Alejandro. Oh, it's Alejandro. Okay, 1-9 in your studio. Huh? Okay, oh. Well, hey, my community in the YouTube world, in the Facebook world, and where else somebody else is going to share, right? This is another episode of The Tonight Show. I am your host. I am the person that will listen to you if you just don't think that I'm supposed to just be like, yeah, I know you and I'm listening to you. But I'm listening to you as I speak to you and put a perspective on reality of what you're going through mentally. You don't have to admit it out loud in front of a group of dudes and chicks. That's probably one of the most worst things that you're battling. So keep yourself abroad. Stay tuned. Keep your head up. Stay focused in. Hit a like, a share. If you want, you want. You don't, you don't. You know, you can phantom watch. You know, I keep a dashboard near. So, September 2nd. My Virgos. All right, Virgos. All right, Virgos. Y'all do your thing. So, some of y'all, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Summer's over, and it's Labor Day weekend. So this is a Labor Day thrust right here, right? Giving you a Labor Day. Yeah, y'all, I am sweating like a brick house slave. That's these lights. But you know, some of y'all are fucking your relationships up, right? We know. And you don't know why, or at least you're acting like you don't know why, right? So I believe that some of y'all kind of don't know because you're dumb. Some of y'all are dumb. So here are Kofax 19's tips, trades, do's and don'ts to you know what I'm saying, kind of like things you shouldn't do if you're in a relationship or if you got, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna help you a little bit, right? I'm gonna give you some basic stuff. For one, it's probably not smart to share your sexual fantasies about people that you work with, know, or even in touch with your partner. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to. Well, some of y'all think that's keeping it real. So think about what I just told you. Why would you go tell your partner, someone that that's probably fantasizing on things with you that they're scared to appoint you on, and you're having a fantasy with somebody at your job or even worse, somebody you know. It doesn't matter. Like, just think what you're doing to them. I wouldn't want you after that either. I'd be trying to think of a stage plan. You know what I'm talking about? So if any of you guys are doing that and you're going through turmoil, that's what I think some of it is. So you gotta work on that. So uh, if number two, if someone in your partner's circle, let's say someone in your partner's circle, they trust you enough to confide in you about stuff, and they trust you in keeping like their private shared stories from friends and family, that it help maintain their you keep that from everybody else in your circle. If you don't, that's weird because it will get back. So what I'm telling you is, if you got a partner and they got a little circle, right, whether you like them or not, and you intertwine on some entertainment, and they share something with you out of trust to try to bond with you, then you go outside that circle and tell, and they find out, and your partner finds out, all trust is broken. Especially if it's, I'm just saying, ladies, if it's a dude, he's not gonna forget that. He's gonna bring that up at all the coldest times. You know the woman is. So these regrets. This is the next one. Number three, regrets in a relationship. If you regret your relationship, period, anything in it, about it, around it, in the middle of it, period. If you regret anything in your relationship, it's over. The relationship's over, Rover. I don't care what's good about the sex. I don't feel what's good about the threats. I don't feel what's good about the checks. The relationship isn't healthy. It's over. And it's time to leave now. Leave now. And telling your partner that and complaining about it openly, you would think that just going to be somewhere where you're going to have strength in that relationship that you have with that person. That's a lucky strike. Like you really like you're bowling, lucky strike. All right, I'm just asking. I just want to know. I just want to understand these things within you, so you could not mess up your relationship. That's all I'm saying, man. It's simple mechanics. Moving on. Negative family remarks. We all know about that. Even if you hate your partner's family, you should never openly criticize them or put your partner against them. See what I'm saying? A lot of us are dealing with that, where we don't get along with the family, with the person you have kids with, or you're married to, or you're in a deep relationship with, or whatever the case is. That's if you got that back and forth negative remarks, these moments, these rants, especially within the women, if it's one woman, especially if it's a mom involved. You're scarring stuff. You're scarring stuff. You've heard of scar tissue, right? Heard of scar tissue. Oh, if you don't think that doesn't exist in the relationship muscle, in the relationship body, okay? Yeah, a relationship is a whole fucking body now. You know what I'm talking about? And it seems a lot of y'all don't come equipped with a brain. Not a brain. You come equipped with some sex organs, though. A mouth, because the bitch gonna run it, and the tools that you need through lust. So the negative family remarks, you don't want that. It's not cool. You don't need it. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be guaranteed rifts and sparks and tension in your relationship. Like you want your relationship to subdue and have longevity, take that out of it. No matter what, be cool with the family, especially the mom and dad. Moving on, number 5, comparisons to the exes. Now, this is what we lived. Now, can we please have a moment of silence? Okay? Light up my weed on this one. Because this is what we go through a lot. Everyone listen. Even if everything your current partner does reminds you of your ex negatively or positively, comparing your partner to your ex is wrong. Period, dog. So there's no justification. There's no inside way about it. Why would you compare to and just keep doing it? So therefore, when he thinks that you're or she thinks that you're sleeping with that person now, fair game. Now they're going to on an evil game of payback to their ex, which they probably don't even want to go do. But you know how that shit is in 23. All right. So you work on that. Work on it. Just work on it. All right. Number 6, using personal insecurities against them. So personal insecurities that your man could have, right? If you're a woman and that's what you go to every time, then what you get what you pay for. Okay? You get what you pay for. So if I were you, I would think about that. If I were you, I would. Think about it is think about if they're doing that to you, especially if you in the streets, especially if you are in the mix of anything of knowledge to um, urban hip hop pop culture. You ain't trying to accept that, boy. You watching YouTube clips and reels and podcasts, and but no one does an odd fast podcast or a dope frequency in their broadcast like 190. Okay, now you remember that, man. All right, you go show me somebody that got some bitches right now, and they podcast is doing with podcasts. Boy, I listen, man. I don't need to talk. I don't need. I've been simmered down with a lot of that. Now I pass the talk in an essence to y'all, but you got to pick it up. It's hot. So you've got to pick it up. I said it's hot. So you've got to pick it up. So moving on. Doubts in the relationship doubts. Discussing relationship doubts with friends before addressing them with your actual partner. And that could break the trust, especially if they find out before you tell them. Whoa, it's over. It's another deal breaker. I'm literally giving you guys the simplistics of how you can fuck up your relationship and how you're messing up your relationship right now. And some of y'all are probably doing these things. Passion, just check. Wow. So is that what you really are? You're in that shit to fuck it up? And that's what the nigga's calling you. Or that's what the bitch is calling you. A fuck up. I get it. We go through these trying times, these matters, but you got to be greater than the matter. I'm just saying. Yeah, you got to be greater than that. You guys hear that? Digital, everything's digital. Dust hit the floor, we get to hit it with the thing quick. So yeah, I told you the tower is digital, man. Yeah. So discussing like relationship doubts. Like if you got a doubt, go tell that nigga. Bitch, go tell that nigga. Nigga, go tell that bitch. I don't know what no man is sticking around not telling the bitch, hey, listen, if something's not cracking. Yeah. You hear that click on the door? You gotta go behind it. You're out of here. It's easy. Oh man, it's easy peasy, man. I don't know how you can have no doubt. Not with that mouth. Yeah, you can't have no doubt if you got a mouth. You can't have a doubt if you got a mouth because you have the freeway to drive on. Yeah, to drive on. But your tongue is a car. Yeah, but what type of car is it? Is it exquisite or is it just something that you can get from A to B when you visit? Think about that. If you don't, you won't. So relationship doubts, man. Don't be discussing that shit with just everybody. These are basically the signs and tips, real fast and get straight to the point because it's football season, sports and relationships. Boy, I said sports and relationships. Did anybody watch Colorado? Prime, Coach Prime, boy. You see what I be telling you? He's another vessel of the brotherhood. I don't see how you don't know, man. Me and D is the spoiled. Me and Prime is two of the same. Oh, no lane. Listen, he's everywhere. He's got the Midas touch. I've got the Midas touch. Everything that I touch turns to gold. Yeah, I got clarity now, huh? I'm working. Told you. I've been here singing, nigga, to the wall, nigga. Acting like that's my whole butt, nigga. That what? All right. I don't sing the little baby. She know I don't sing. She's like, she'll sit there anyway, like, yeah, and that's filthy. So based on that, I'd be like, nah, baby, I don't want to fuck it. I'm gonna wait till I'm all the way on Drake status, but I'm gonna get you with these bars. She's like, baby, you're already a star. So I'm already in a high frequency as far as trying to get that in order because I don't have a low, that part, it's not low. My confidence isn't. Now I'll be honest, because I have to be as an off-fat podcaster. It was a moment today where I was wrong, right? It's wrong. And I treated someone not correctly. But the situation wasn't treated correctly. And I was right. It's like, why do people not people all want to be right? But this situation wasn't about who was right. So amends to that person. They know who they are. I already did it anyway. But I just wanted to share that. I mean, I get stumps in the my frequency at that time because I was kind of in a mode. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here right now. We are live on we turned down the studio obviously because I am streaming. So we're just checking out this YouTube camera right here. So I'm gonna get off of YouTube right now because this camera's looking shabby on my Mac. You know what I'm talking about? So we'll knock that down. Yank. See you later, YouTube community. I'll come back and